How you guys doing? This is Derek Dullen Woodworking. Today we're going to be doing a video on a couple things. So I'm going to be reviewing the True Position handle and knob drilling jig. And then I'm also going to be comparing it to this one I got off Amazon, which is the first one I purchased, and showing you the differences and you know, if it's worth spending the extra money on the legit one or if it's worth just buying the cheap one off Amazon for 40 bucks. So let's dive right in. Let's look at this cheaper one from Amazon first. Now, this was the first one I bought. This, I believe I paid like 40 bucks for. It was not a bad deal at the time. Obviously, once we get into the True Position one, you'll be able to see the prices. Now, to put it together, it's relatively easy. You know, it all kind of slides in. You can see where I've tightened it before. Let's see, it comes with all this stuff. You got to loosen this to be able to slide this in. There is centimeters on one side, inches on the other. Obviously, I stick to the inches. You just want to make sure you go the right to the center with the center line. If you don't, you know, you won't be at the right dimension. So one of the things I've noticed with this, working with it, is you want to make sure, because there's two things at the bottom that you can tighten. These two right here that you tighten. You want to make sure that as you tighten it, that this line in the center that lines up with your inch, I don't know if you can see that. As you tighten one side, it might shift this up, might shift it like this or like this. You want to make sure that as you tighten them evenly so that they're dead straight. If not, the whole jig will be off a little bit. These are the things that you drill through. Let's see, where's the other one? There it is. Comes with a few extra of the little inserts that you put in there, just in case they get worn out. Comes with a couple extra of these little silver knobs. Let's see. So, this is nice if you're not looking to break the bank. It also comes with a stopper. So, you know, if you're doing a smaller front where this will stop and you can drill your handle, or if you're doing knobs, and obviously knobs is just typically going to be one hole, it works out for that. This was not bad for 40 bucks. I used it for a few years. It was definitely pretty nice, and there are some things that this is far better with, and that we'll get into now. So that is the review on this. Honestly, for 40 bucks, if you are, you know, a weekender, you're only doing this a little bit here and there, I don't think it would be worth it to purchase this unless you really wanted to. The price of these are significantly higher than 40 bucks, but this did what I needed to do for a while. And let's get into the True Position. Now, there are 3 versions of this. I believe even the lowest, which is the original, comes with the case. There's the original, the Pro, and the Max. Now, I know the Max, which is the highest, comes with these, so I'll put those aside. The original runs $199, so 200 bucks for the original. If you jump up to the Pro, that comes with this, which is your extended bar. And then the Max comes with this, these, and everything here, because that's the one that I got. So I know the Max comes with all the accessories. Now, you can see that it's already kind of put together here. You can store it with it put together. Now, the nice thing about this, one of the things that I'm a fan of, is first and foremost, it's made in USA, which I'm always a big fan of. Like to stay made here. So one of the nice things is as you loosen it, it really doesn't have a ton of play side to side. It looks like it does, but once you tighten it, it tightens it square, and then it really stays. I do take like a pair of channel locks and I torque these just a little bit, like maybe like 1/8 of a turn just to make sure that it's torqued, because the last thing I want to do is start drilling knobs and realize that as I'm going, I'm slowly getting larger and larger and larger, and then it's a nightmare. So, also has the stopper, which that does too. So it has a lot of the same options as the cheaper Amazon one. One of the really cool features of this one that I definitely want to include is when you are drilling drawer fronts that are made like mission style, so your frame around is, you know, farther out, but then where you're drilling the knob, it's set in. That was really difficult to do with that because it wants to angle in. Now, the true position, it has these little pieces here that you can put on, so that when you're leaning against the drawer, it's not going to angle in on you. You can back these out until it's perfectly parallel with your drawer front, and then you just stick the bit straight in and drill. Now, that is a really cool feature that's on this that is not included with the Amazon one. I also like with this one how this is already fastened. Now, it is screwed in, so it could be undone, but it is already one. Now that, you obviously have to put it on each time. Not a big fan of that, just because like I was explaining, it could be a little off, and then it sets this off from this, and it's just nicer when it's all one piece. So that includes this part. So one of the step ups to the Pro, like I said, is this bar. Now this is primarily for if you're gonna, oh, it's really tight. Maybe I never undid these with the channel locks. Typically I would put this up in here because this is made for larger knobs. And then you slide this in here. And then for larger drawer fronts, for instance, if you had a very large drawer front, you could then butt this to the edge of the drawer front and then drill your knob. Obviously this is only set for a, looks like it's only like a 4 or 5 inch or something like that knob or handle. So it's not really set up for a very large one. But in the case where it was, this would be connected back here. This would be over in here. This one would be over in here, and you'd be drilling like a 9 or 10 inch one. And that's where this would really benefit you, because if you're doing a bunch of long ones, you just butt it to the edge and just keep on going. With that one, it wasn't long enough to do that. I'd have to measure each and every one to make sure that I was centered, you know, which can definitely get annoying. So that's this. I'm gonna grab my channel locks really quick. Definitely tightened these too much last time, and I never loosened them. Let's just do that. So let's take these off. Now the difference up to the max is going to be these parts, which I believe you can use them for multiple different things. One of them, if you have a cabinet and you want to drill out for adjustable shelving, you know, these are going to be nice to be able to get all those equally spaced holes. It also comes with this collet, and it's your depth adjustment. So you can't drill too deep, so each one's going to be the same depth. I don't think I mentioned it before, but it does come with 3 drill bits. Or maybe I ordered a couple extra. It might come with 1 and I ordered a couple extra, but they are just the 3/16, I believe. I believe so. That's typically what I've drilled knobs at, is 3/16. So slide these in, and this is going to make it so that you can do the much larger handles, if you have any that are that large. I don't think I have done any that are quite where I need these. You know, I don't remember. I think everything I've been able to do on here, maybe there was a couple that I wasn't able to do. And I will say that's one of my only complaints about this is I get that they were trying to make it so, you know, this bar here wasn't huge, but it goes 6 and 6, and it's only got like 3/16 to a quarter on each side past the 6, which is really close when you're putting these on here. You know, it's kind of really close if you're gonna do a 12. You know, it'll work, go 6 and 6, do a 12, but it'd be nice if they made these like 7. It'd be nice if they were like 7 on each side, making it so you could do maybe up to a 13 or even maybe a 14 or something like that. But I did feel like these were a little small. You know, obviously that's, you know, you could have made it big enough to fit it in there. But yeah, so these are gonna go on here, tighten it down. Now if you were to drill a much larger one, what I would do is I would just line up, you know, whichever hole you want to do on either side to make it work, or maybe it has to be back in here. And just for my mind, I would put blue tape over the ones I'm not drilling so that I can't accidentally drill the wrong hole. That's just me, personal preference. You know, we've all been there and we've made those accidental mistakes, and it's definitely been a nightmare. So overall, I will say I am happy with this. It's definitely done pretty much everything I wanted to do, other than my complaints of wanting this to be a little bit longer. I do think it could be a little less expensive. It is definitely made very well. You know, the quality is definitely there. I think this could be probably more priced at maybe the full kit, maybe at like 150, 200 instead of 300. And I don't know if I included that when I was talking earlier, but the first kit I know I said was 199. When you jump up to the Pro, that increases it to 250, and then the Max, which is what's here, including everything, is 300. So goes from 200 to 250 to 300. Now, obviously that is a little up there in price, which is why I was saying if you're not doing this often, maybe that would be the way to go, the Amazon one. But if this is something that you do for a living, you know, do multiple kitchens a year or even more often than that like we do, I definitely want something that's gonna drill, you know, pretty accurately on everything that we do, because obviously I don't want any mistakes. But I will say overall I'm pretty happy with this. I'm not gonna lie, the first time I used it I was confused at where everything went back into place, so I had to look back to see where everything went, because to get everything to lock in here, it was a little confusing. But I do really like the case. It is nice that it comes in something like this. I guess if it's that expensive, you want to keep it nice, you know. So it is nice that it all kind of locks in here. The other way. Shuts. There is also, I think it is calibrated and inspected by signatures there. I think it also says that has a serial number and everything, you know, made in USA, all of those things. You can also get replacement parts, or if you buy the original and you wanted to add, oh no, I closed it. You wanted to add this long bar or something like that, you can add those in later on, so that if you buy the original, you don't have to regret too much not buying the other ones. You can add the stuff on later. Now, I believe I bought the Pro, and then I forget what happened or what I did, but then it ended up, there was some sort of sale or something, but I definitely wanted, I wanted all the accessories. So I went in, I called them, they had pretty good customer service. They got with me, and I ordered the rest of the parts. And the boxes are all the same, so all I did was put the pieces in the box, and it's as if I had the Max. So overall, I would say if you do a lot of drilling for knobs or kitchens, stuff like that, I personally think this would definitely be worth it. But again, if you are only doing this, like say on your own kitchen, just to do your own knobs, or you do maybe one every once in a while, that might be your better chance or choice. I mean, unless you just have the money to spend and you want to, then you're definitely not gonna regret this if you want quality, you know. So another tip or trick that I'll throw in here, when I'm measuring to set up the height, which is gonna be this right here. Now, what I typically will do is I'll take some blue tape and I'll put it on my drawer front towards the middle, and I'll measure down and I'll mark center. I'll measure from the other way just to make sure I'm dead center. And then I will hold this at the edge of the drawer and I will move it up until I'm center, and then I'll tighten it. Now, one of the things that I do is I try to do that towards kind of like the middle of the drawer, because then I want to change it and I want to go to this one to make sure it's still center of this hole as well, to make sure you are parallel. Because obviously if you're dead center here, you move to this one and you're off 1/8 of an inch, you're obviously not parallel. So that is one tip that I'll throw in there. Obviously some of this stuff, you know, if it's off 1/8, I would probably see it. Some people might not see that. But obviously what we go for here, we go for perfection on everything. So that is today's video. Let me know what you think. And yeah, let me know if you end up picking one of these up. I will drop a link in the description for, I don't know if I need to do all three. Maybe I'll just post the max in the description, and I'll pretty much link you to their site. They have some other cool jigs and stuff like that, but from there you'll be able to see all three models of this. And yeah, check out some of their other jigs. I may or may not pick one up eventually. Yeah, we'll go from there.